Hey BBs, it's Plastic, and today I'm back with you guys for another video. How are we all doing today? I hope we're all doing really fierce. In today's video, I want to sit down with you guys and just kind of have a very cool, chill, ghoul chat, and I want to talk about dolls or shoes from Monster High dolls that I'd love to see be turned into real life things. And I made this kind of video, like a part one of this video, months ago. When we first saw the YRU shoes kind of come out from Monster High, like the collaboration. And I always loved Monster High shoes. They were kind of the main selling point to me, especially when I was younger. I loved how campy and fun and over the top and dramatic and just glamorous and gorgeous they are. And I still love Monster High G1 shoes the best. They're just always so cool. They always did such cool out of the box things with doll shoes, and they kind of set a standard, I think, for a lot of campy shoes that we see in today's doll market. And they're just really cool. And I'm not gonna sit here and talk too much about like how crazy they are, but just really cool how they would really just do that whole thing. So I picked out some from my collection of doll shoes that I'd love to see in real life. And this doesn't mean like they have to be like sold to real people or like they have to be like practical shoes. Like these could just be like, like shoes for like a music video or like a runway or very campy art or I don't know, something. But I'd love to see these someday ever be put into real life. So I have like 10 here, and I'm gonna go quickly through it. And yeah, these are actually shoes. The first pair is actually a pair that I would want to have in real life, and these are any of the Dead Tired slippers. When I was younger, this is gonna be a picture on screen, but when I was younger, the Dead Tired dolls were always like they're so cool to me because they all had their individual shoe, but it was like a slipper, and they all had it tied to their personality. And if I had to get one just because of me, I'd buy the Lagoona one. Lagoona has like little like Neptunas kind of on her slippers, which was so cool. And we didn't really see this with Generation 3. They kind of skipped out on this like detail, which kind of made me upset a little bit. But the G1 shoes of this was so cool to me. Like just seeing how like, again, the slipper itself isn't anything crazy. It's just like a little wedge, but it was so fun how these little faces on them, and they were just so simple and cute. And I could definitely see these being done in real life, and I would definitely buy them all. But again, specifically Lagoonas would definitely be for me personally. I just love how fun and silly they are. I really love the Dead Tired little slippers. I think they're cute, and Lagoona's stand is gonna fall apart, but they're cute little slippers, and I love these. I also have brought in over. This is Viperine from Frights Camera Action. This doll her shoes aren't anything like usually that crazy. I think they definitely have really fun sculpting on like the ends of it. Like these are all like individually done snakes, and like the fangs on the sole are so cool. And it's also like kind of like a the silhouette of it is really interesting. It kind of goes like inwards a little bit. Always love a good lace-up boot, and I love pink. So I think these would be really cool for like a runway or something. Like if Monster High ever had like a really, I don't want to say high fashion, but like if they ever had like a runway experience where they had to do something in real life and they had to take inspiration from boots, I could so see these being done. But I don't even know who, but like the snakes are just very cool to me, and I love how they're done on like the top part of the boot. I think that is so unique and it's so fun, and I'd love to see how this would be interpreted in real life. And I'd love to see this shoe one day with like more painted detail, more just detail overall, because the snakes are so insane to me. I also brought over Miss Lagoona Blue from the Classroom set. Even when I was younger, these are like one of my favorite doll shoes ever. I think these are so high camp, they're so fun, and they're kind of unserious, but they're also really serious in that way of they're literally like ropes. Because like Lagoona's a fish, like she's kind of caught in a rope. That's kind of my take on it. And the fact that she has like these really cool little like ropes going all the way up her legs into her like her knee almost was so cool. And it's like a statement piece, but it's not too big of a statement. And I feel like these shoes could definitely be seen. I could see them being done in real life because it's not like there's too much going on with them. I don't think it's just kind of like a wedge with like rope, and it's yellow and it's fun, and there's like quirks on the soles and everything. So I could definitely see these being done in real life and being pulled off really well. I think we definitely have seen stuff in like today's fashion where we've had that like the lace up on like the leg. I feel like that's kind of common right now. So I could definitely see these being done in real life and being done super nicely. Again, I don't know how practical these would be, but I think it would be kind of fun, just like a Katy Perry. Like I feel like it's very Katy Perry, you know. Also, we have Skulltman Secrets. This is Scaris City of Frights Cleo Denial. She has cool shoes. Cleo honestly had some of the coolest shoes when you really think back about it. The molding on these is so fun. They're just so big, and that's what makes it so like fun and fantasy to me, is how giant and unlike these shoes like aren't really made for real life, but they're made for the doll, and that's what's kind of cool. I could definitely see these being used in like a Vogue magazine or something. I don't know. I just like the little scale. What are the bugs? What are the beetles? on her little arm, like her like the strap part, and there's like, it's just cool. It's not again like a giant and crazy shoe. It's not even like one of Cleo's best shoes or even the best from Scaris, but I just think they're really, really fun. I love how big they are, and I love how unserious they are, but they're also very, very, very serious. I think one of the best Monster High recent shoes that we've gotten has been Couture Frankie Sign Wave 1. This doll has fierce shoes. Their heel of it is literally like a little like lever that you like bring, like, you know, like when like a fire alarm is and like it's a lever. Maybe there's a better word for it, but like actually flips up in real life. And could I see these shoes being worn in real life? No, but I could see these shoes being used as like, again, a music video. I feel like this is such a high camp couture moment where like the heel being like that little like lever thing is so cool. And even if it's not used like specifically for Monster High, I want to see that in real life one day, like a little like lever. Like it doesn't have to be real working obviously, but like, isn't that just a cool like campy idea? I also love how just fun the shoe is. Like the toe is also like more square, which is, again, we've seen that in modern day fashion, which kind of makes sense because the style is more modern and everything. But like I think the silhouette of like the foot is really, really cool, and obviously it's a little bit strappy, which is also really, really fun. Dresses for the shoe does not get talked about enough. I think it got kind of glossed over after Couture and everything. But it's such a cool mold and such a cool concept that I really, really want to see it again. And even in G3, if they wanted to do something similar to this in Generation 3, I'd be down for it. I would be so seated for it. It is still summer, so we have to go a little bit summery with Miss Skull Shore's Lagoona. I remember, I think the last video that I made, it had so many Skull Shores dolls in it, and I didn't bring Lagoona in, but this doll has some of the coolest shoes as well. These bubble heels are insane to me. That's kind of the biggest standout in this doll, to be honest. I feel like the rest of the shoe is kind of like, it's fun, but it's nothing too crazy. I just want to see the bubble shoe be done in real life. Like, the fact that that could be done with, like, pearls or something, like, really, really pretty, and like, have, like, maybe, like, a clear thing. Because you know that, like, clear shoe trend that we've seen recently, where it's, like, the shoe and, like, you can put, like, coins and fish and ducks in the bottom of it. That was, like, a thing on TikTok. Or maybe Jenna Marbles did it. I don't know. But I remember seeing that in real life. But I feel like if they could do that with, like, the real bubbles and, like, her heel, it would be so cool. It would be so couture. These are one of my favorite shoes of all time as well from Monster High. They're not like, you know, the biggest thing when you think of Monster High, but they're so like, they're not simple, but they're not like in your face like a lot of the other ones are. These are just like from the front they look very like whatever, but like when you turn them around, like the bubbles, like it's a heel of bubbles. It's so genius that like you wouldn't get it, you know? No, you would get it. It's pretty straightforward, but it's a the mastermind designed that. Whoever designed that deserved more money. I don't care. One more realistic one that I could definitely be seen and done in real life, maybe for like a Lady Gaga music video, is Catty Noir's 13 Wishes metallic chromed out boots. These are so fierce. I think they have like the really cool mirror cracking effect, and they're just like kind of like almost like a mid thigh kind of thing. Not thigh, thighs. Like mid-calf, where they're just like shiny, they're big, but they're also very simple. So like I think I could definitely be seeing these used in like cosplays and like, you know, more campy kind of like alternative edge of looks, where they also have like a really fun, like, there's no heel to them, so like they're kind of like arched, but like, you know, and again, it reminds me of Lady Gaga, it reminds me of Chromatica, it reminds me of this really fun, playful moment. I could definitely see Lady Gaga wearing these. I feel like she's worn a shoe like this without the heel. And it's nothing too over the top. It's nothing crazy. It's just like a silver big boot, but it's done. If it was done in real life, I think it could be done super, super, really, 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 really nicely. You know, that's a really great way to phrase all that, but I could definitely see that being done really cool. And the last pair of shoes that I want to talk about today is Skull Secrets Dracula, the Generation 3 shoes, because I feel like Generation 3 has not had the best shoe game, but they definitely ate with this one. This is like the best Monster High Generation 3 shoe ever. Like I think could definitely see something like this in real life. Like it's nothing that crazy. It's just like the bat wings on this shoe is driving me crazy how cool that is. I also love the hearts in the middle and like the strappiness of it all. And the little like the little sole that is like purple and it has like these little bats and hearts in it and everything. Like it's just cool. And even the soles have like spider webs and everything. Like it's just like a very, very cute shoe. And I think if you all like made these, like it's very like recognizable. Like, oh, that's like a Monster High vibe. Like I could see these being styled in like a TikTok video, like a TikTok get ready with me. Let me be Dracula, and like they would use these shoes and it would be like a thing. Like I feel like they would sell out because of like a TikTok trend. if that makes sense. But I could definitely see these shoes being successful in real life. They're also my top contenders for shoes that I could definitely be seeing made in real life, or shoes that I'd love to be seeing made in real life. And there's so many Monster High shoes that I could probably talk about this topic for hours, because like they're all so cool, and again, super campy, super fun, super glamorous, super Monster High. Honestly, one of the selling points back in the day was these fierce shoes. And I hope G3 kind of gets to the ball. I think that they have been doing better. There have been some misses, but we've been getting better, I think, recently. So that's really, really exciting. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, though, your picks of the Monster High doll shoes you'd love to see in real life. What shoes would you like to be seen as like art pieces, or what shoes would you wear, like out of all the dolls? I think, again, the ones that I'd probably wear the most would be Dead Tired Lagoona shoes. Those would be so comfy, and I'd wear them every single day. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video with me, and I cannot wait to catch y'all out in the next one. I love you all so much. Bye. Bye, everybody.